Hey everyone, Tina here with Next Step Streaming. Today I wanted to talk to you about receiving attention, raids, donations, bits, all the love that the community brings to you. Usually people are like, oh, it's pretty obvious, right? You should be super welcoming, you should be, saying thank you. You know, you think you know how you're going to react, and then it happens, and you're kind of like, shit. So let's go over a few things. Usually when you're receiving a big raid, a big donation, a lot of follows, a large amount of bits, what you want to do is you want to clearly, obviously say, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Without this, I can't continue what I'm doing, and that's something I love, and I'm bringing that to you. You want to convey your thanks in words, and I know a lot of times you're going to be speechless, and it's okay to have that moment of speechless, but, and this sounds horrible, but don't really sit there for long periods of time, because while people are donating to you, you almost don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. You want to have that moment of like, oh wow. You want to convey your thanks very thoroughly. And do give them a little bit more than just like, oh, thank you, 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 thank you. Or, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Because it's almost cringy, and it's not encouraging them or others to gift to you, because they're like, I love my streamer and she gets super awkward when I do this, so I'm not going to do this. So that's why we kind of want to avoid the long periods of quiet, the really awkward kind of reactions. Take a moment one-on-one with that person and really explain to them how much it means to you. Maybe even go into detail the things that you're going to do with that money. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for this donation. I was really, really hoping to get a new microphone before the end of the month, and this is really going to help go towards that microphone. So thank you so much. And then on the end of that, don't be hesitant. Don't be afraid to also drop a reminder. Guys, thank you so much for that donation. It means the world to me. I've been really saving up for a new light, and this is just bringing me so much closer to that goal. Guys, as a reminder, this is my full-time job. As a reminder, anything that is donated towards this stream is going to go right back into the stream, making this better for you guys, making my life easier, making me want to stream more. And I really appreciate it. So thank you so much, so-and-so. I cannot thank you enough. It really means the world to me. Just be honest and upfront. Be hype, be excited, be positive, add a little bit oomph to your voice, right? Like these people are gifting you something. So it's good to kind of celebrate this moment. Now on top of that, don't sound unappreciative, even with a host, even with even a single viewer host, right? Don't, take a moment, and even if you're having a bad day, or even if you're kind of worn out, take a moment and thank that person and be genuine. Thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for coming on in. Thank you for that host. Because that person thought of you, of the bazillions of choices, for whatever reason, they decided they picked you. And you want to be genuine with them. You want to be heartfelt with them. And you also want to make them feel welcome, so they think about you again. You want to be excited. I mean, there's this one big streamer that I go into, pretty often. But, I unfortunately at this point can't bring any positive to his table. It's not really a win-win. He's a much bigger streamer right now. But I keep going back and I keep trying to support him. Why? Every time I go into his channel, even if I'm like, yo, hey, so-and-so, what's up? He's like, Shadow Fox, how are you? How are you doing today? How's your day? I saw on Twitter it was your 1-year anniversary. Tell me about your day. And even if he misses it, because this guy has hundreds of people in chat because it's scrolling, so I'm understandable. He really opened that up, and he made me feel so welcome and so, energized to be there. And so, I don't know, just part of the family, and that is what keeps me coming back, even though unfortunately, you know, I don't really have anything to bring to him. My time is limited, so I only get to watch so many streamers, but he's one of my favorites right now because of how he makes me feel. People are never going to remember exactly what you said. They're never going to remember exactly how you said thank you. They're never going to remember the welcome or the goodbye. They're going to remember how you made them feel. So make them feel loved, make them feel wanted, make them feel appreciated. And this goes across the board, anywhere from a single person host to a Tim Man or Tim the Tap Man, you know, when he drops a huge, gigantic 10,000 viewer host on you. Let the emotion bubble up. Let that moment. And I mean, like, having some sort of speechlessness, you know, is okay. Having some stuttering, like, it's okay, because, like, there's moments where I have stuff and I'm just overwhelmed with emotion. Embrace that emotion and vocalize that emotion. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Oh my God, you know, my stomach just dropped out. I'm shaking right now. You guys just melted my brain. I'm speechless right now, but I want to thank you so much. And having that kind of feel, it, you know, eases the comfort. It makes people comfortable, and it makes people want to give more. People don't want to give when it's uncomfortable, because you're making them feel uncomfortable. You know, like the secondhand, what is it called? The secondhand embarrassment. Like when you're watching a TV show and a character gets really embarrassed and you're like, oh God, like now I'm embarrassed. Like, you want to keep that in mind. You want to keep that in mind. You want them to feel comfortable. You want them to feel like they want to do it again. You know, like, oh man, that was so much fun. Her reaction was great. Like, she was obviously like really pumped and excited. And in no way does this mean like fake it, right? You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. If you were a streamer and you have to fake your gratitude to anywhere from a 1-person host to a 10,000 person host, you really need to dig deep. And this may not be the profession for you, because this is an environment, this is a group of people that really should be a lot more supportive of each other and being honest and genuine in their reactions, because that's what they want. That's what people want to support, is honest, genuine, you know, even characters, you know, somebody that they can relate to and see succeed. With that being said, you know, guys, don't be afraid to also be a little goofy, but just be honest. Just be truthful. And I'm trying to see, and this is where I'm trying to have my real moment with you guys. I'm trying to think if I'm covering anything, but you know, it's, I guess my last piece of advice for you is watch streamers. Watch streamers and watch their reactions. Go to the big streamers and how do they react when they get donations? You know, really big donations, you know, do they roll right into, you know, a thank you speech, or do they have an awkward 5 minutes of silence? Do they drag it on? Like, if somebody donates something, don't drag it on for like 5 hours. You know, do your thank you speech, let a little time, thank you again, so-and-so. I mean, like, I'm still feeling so good about it. And that's all. You know, touch on it once, twice, 3 times at most, maybe at the end of stream. Thank you again, so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so for the support today. Without you, there's no stream. But, you know, watch the other big streamers. What do they do when they get stuff? Watch the medium streamers. What do they do? Does their reaction make you want to donate? Does their reaction make you want to bring that reaction? Or does their reaction kind of make you a little cringe and a little like, oh, I don't want to see that happen again. I don't want to sub. I don't want to donate. So, you know, go watch a bunch of streamers, you know, and study them. And in your gut, how do you feel as a viewer? Do you want to support them through their reaction, or do you want to kind of change the channel? So having the reaction is a big thing, and it's the most important thing as a streamer when we're trying to retain people, we're trying to bring people back, we're trying to encourage, you know, we're trying to encourage donations, you know, repeatedly from the same people. And that is make that situation, that moment memorable for them. So yeah, It's a lot for such a little thing, you know, but your reaction can really make it or break it. It sets the mood for everybody in channel. It sets the mood if people want to come back or if they want to keep giving. So it's all something to keep in mind, guys. And it's okay to be honest if you're having an off day and not, you know, feeling as up and beat, but you need to be honest about that, because if somebody goes and drops $100 donation, 100 viewers host on you, and you're like, oh, thanks. You know, it's not going to happen again. It's not going to happen again. And not only that, you're going to have some people in chat who are like, really? 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 So hopefully that helps you guys when it comes to those big donations, those big subs, any sort of support. I mean, even the small ones, this is how you want to react. It's not about what you say, it's how you make them feel. So make them feel like they want to feel it again. If you have any certain situations, if you had any moments that you are still unsure of how you to react, please reach out to me. Let me know. Visit me at nextstepstreaming.com, email at nextstepstreaming@gmail.com, tweet me, visit me in Discord. I am all over, everywhere, at all times when it comes to social media, things like that. And I'd love to make this a little bit more personal for you guys if you have a specific issue. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.